So I think it is finally time that I do a Cedar Point coaster countdown. I visited Cedar Point July 11th and July 12th of 2015, and let me tell you, Cedar Point definitely lives up to its name. The coasters there are phenomenal. So here we go with the top 10 roller coasters at Cedar Point. Number 10, Gemini. This ride, without a doubt, was pretty awesome. The fact that this ride beats some of the other roller coasters that a lot of people think should have made this countdown is actually really good. It reminds me a lot of Colossus, although it is more rough than Colossus and wasn't as enjoyable. It is still great, and the airtime is ejector, and I truly love this ride. I'm one of those people that loved me some Gemini. Number 9, Rougarou. A lot of people are going to give me a lot of hate for this. A lot of people consider Rougarou to be in the top 5, but I don't agree. In fact, I'm one of those people that I'm actually disappointed at Rougarou. I don't even want to know how it was like being Mantis. This thing has a huge B&M rattle. The first part of the ride is really fun. In fact, that was the most enjoyable part of the ride. But once it hits that mid-course brake run, it is absolutely horrific when it comes to a B&M rattle. If you thought Dominator was bad, then oh boy, do you have to prepare yourself for this, because it is just headbang after headbang after headbang, and this ride just was not enjoyable after the mid-course brake run. But the reason why it makes number 9 is how enjoyable it is before the mid-course brake run. Number 8, Blue Streak. Yes, Blue Streak did beat Rougarou. I actually enjoyed Blue Streak. The airtime is all over the place, although I'm not really happy about the fact that the headrest is that high up on these trains, but other than that, the airtime is phenomenal. I love it compared to how old it really is. Most airtime doesn't last that long when it's this old. Number 7, Wicked Twister. You could easily swap Wicked Twister out with number 6, but Wicked Twister would make number 6. It is actually really fun. I love Impulse roller coasters. I really think they should be given more credit. This one really hardly even makes the top 10. It makes like number 9 or number 8, but I think this deserves to be higher up. It is phenomenal. Those twists are crazy, and the launch is almost as good as Volcano the Blast Coaster. I'll just say that. This launch is incredible. Number 6, Raptor. A lot of people say that this is one of the weaker B&M inverts and it's really rough, but I have to disagree. In fact, this is the second best B&M invert that I have been on. It is forceful, it has no headbanging. In fact, that Cobra roll was probably the smoothest Cobra roll on an inverted roller coaster I have ever felt. That is how good this ride is. Number 5, Gatekeeper. This is probably going to be one of the most upsetting for a lot of people, because people don't think that Gatekeeper really deserves to be in the top 5. However, I have to disagree. I don't know if it's for all B&M wing coasters or if Gatekeeper is just really unique. However, this is probably the best B&M roller coaster that goes upside down. It is phenomenal. This thing is forceful. It has got some nice airtime, and the inversions are incredible. I love the near miss effects. I'm one of those people that enjoy Gatekeeper, and it's definitely the best B&M coaster at this park. Number 4, Magnum XL200. Now, there's just one thing to have to say about this roller coaster. What the heck? Are you kidding me? This airtime is crazy. I'm screaming on this because the airtime is almost painful. There is so much ejector airtime, and it has to do with the fact that this the hills are not a hump. It's just a triangular shape. So this is definitely the best aerodynamics roller coaster that I've been on, and it's phenomenal. However, it is hand welded, so it is pretty rough. Number 3, Top Thrill Dragster. Without a doubt, this has to be in the top 3. This is Top Thrill Dragster. I only rode this once, and it was nighttime front row, and oh my gosh, this ride just absolutely kicks butt. The launch is incredible, definitely smoother than Kingdom Cause, and the view is incredible when you get up to the top, and I love it when it has the lights on the tower. You know how they count down to the green light? I like how it does that on the tower itself for Top Thrill Dragster. I think that's really cool. Number 2, Maverick. Without a doubt, this is the most intense roller coaster at Cedar Point, and it's one of the most intense roller coasters in the world. This ride absolutely truly delivers in intensity. It stays low to the ground, has some nice inversions, bank turns. Of course, that really what makes the ride is the bank turns and the ejector airtime. Number 1, Millennium Force. Without a doubt, this has to be number 1. It is phenomenal! This ride deserves to be in the top 3 best steel roller coasters in the entire world. No wonder why it keeps making number 1 in the Golden Ticket Awards. I can see why. This is probably one of the best Giga coasters ever to be created. It is phenomenal. This ride is incredible. I love the bank turns, and this ride, when you're at the top, it looks like it's taller up than it actually is. And the drop is phenomenal. The airtime is crazy. Probably one of the most airtime coasters on a Giga coaster. So that is my number 1 favorite roller coaster at Cedar Point, and that is my top 10 roller coasters at Cedar Point. Thank you all for watching, and as always, Coaster Fanatics, keep coasting.